Hi, so in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about the do not eat list I got at the Biggest Loser competition I did last year. And it was a list of foods that we were not supposed to eat during the competition or during our lifestyle change. So something that we were supposed to kind of carry with us throughout life after the competition. Obviously, nobody can go their entire lives without eating anything on this list. This list was both my savior as far as losing weight and also my frustrator, I guess you could say. I don't know what else to call it, but this list, when you're used to eating a certain way and you get this list and you're told do not eat anything on this list, it is extremely frustrating. It's something that should maybe be gradually brought into instead of all at once like I took it. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the list. So I wrote it out. Do not eat list. Bread, unless it's Ezekiel bread, it's exactly what was on the list she gave us. Pretty much word for word. All cakes, cookies, crackers, chocolate, sweets, chips. All pop, commercial fruit juices, meaning anything you do not squeeze yourself. Energy drinks, alcohol, milk, except occasionally skim milk and almond milk. White potatoes, white pasta, white rice. Commercial soups, meaning anything that you do not make yourself or that is not homemade. Frozen foods that are ready to eat, so no pizza pockets, TV dinners, anything like that, obviously. Limit high sugar fruits like bananas, pineapple, apples. All processed white rice. Rice products, including Rice Krispies, rice cakes, which is why in the last video with my food haul, I said rice cakes were on my do not eat list. Any products made with refined white flour, meaning pancakes, breads, rolls, etc. No soy products, because we were taught that soy is not a health food. It is an alternative for people who do not want to eat meat. It does not mean it is a health food. No mayonnaise, ketchup, any condiments pretty much besides mustard and hot sauce. And then just a couple of other rules we had written down were, if you are to eat cheese, a serving of cheese is considered the size of your thumb. That would be one serving of cheese, and that would be occasionally, definitely not every day. And then one serving of meat would be the size of your palm. So about that big. Now my coworker Robin and I sat down and wrote the do not eat list out the other day at work, and then we did not really have a safe foods list, so we decided to write a safe foods list out as well. So the safe foods list that we wrote out, and this isn't something that was given to us in Biggest Loser, it's pretty much just the opposite of the do not eat list, so my beautiful handwriting. The safe foods list: lean meat like chicken, turkey, fish. Red meat is okay once a week, I wrote down, but I really don't even eat red meat anymore. Water, almond milk, 100% fruit juices, tea, and I wrote down coffee, and I'm pretty sure caffeine was on the do not eat list, but I don't drink pop or anything like that, and I very rarely drink any kind of coffee drinks, but I think it's okay once in a while. Ezekiel bread, Ezekiel buns, and the wraps are okay. All natural peanut butter, all green vegetables, all orange vegetables, pretty much all vegetables except potatoes, unsalted nuts, Greek yogurt, peppers, onions, etc., pickles, whole wheat pasta in moderation. I don't even eat that hardly at all anymore, maybe once a week. Salads, but no creamy dressings. No croutons, no bacon bits in your salad. Brown rice, occasionally sweet potatoes, and then just Frank's Red Hot sauce, or any hot sauce. Does not have to be Frank's Red Hot. Mustard, and then to cook with coconut oil, olive oil. So that is my safe foods list. As you saw in my food haul, I did not, this stuff, like there was other stuff besides this. This is just general other things to write down would be seeds. I think seeds are okay. They're okay in my diet anyway. Like I said, I'm not a nutritionist. This list, the do not eat list, was given to me by an actual nutritionist. So it's a good, my iPad just fell. It's a good starting off list for sure. Now, I'm not going to make this a long video, but I did want to talk a little bit about that competition. So, the Biggest Loser competition was 2 boot camp workouts a week, as well as the do not eat list and some other nutritional stuff. It was an amazing experience. To be honest, a little overpriced. It was over $500, which I thought I had at the time, but probably could have used on other things. In the long run, I have not gained any weight back. I've actually lost weight since that competition. I actually got 2nd place in that competition. But I do not think Biggest Loser competitions are the best way to lose weight. And here's why. I'm trying to steady my iPad, so excuse the shaking. Here's why. During the competition, my mindset I was in the mindset of I really want to lose weight. But another mindset I constantly had was, I want the highest numbers at this weigh-in. I want to beat the other people in this competition. On days that we had weigh-ins, I wouldn't eat during those days. Like, our weigh-ins would be around 6 p.m. I wouldn't eat all day. I would drink water and work out. I would not eat during the weigh-in dates just because I wanted those low numbers. And I know not everyone in the competition was like this, but I'm pretty sure some of them probably were, and they just didn't say, I'm sorry I'm so fidgety. I don't know why. I'm just really energetic tonight. I don't know why. Okay. What else? In the competition, because of the do not eat list, I was constantly afraid to eat. For example, I remember one specific incident. I was at my friend Kelsey's house and Mitch was with me, and he was eating, Mitch is my fiance, by the way, and he was eating pizza. And I had not eaten very much that day. And he went into the next room, and I remember sneaking like a piece of pepperoni off of, oh, my face is itchy. Sneaking a piece of pepperoni off of his pizza and feeling extremely guilty about it. Like, I probably ate more than one piece. I just ate like a couple of his toppings or something, and I was like so guilty. I was like, oh my god, like I just ate stuff that was not on my list, or it was on the do not eat list. It was on that list and I was not supposed to eat it. It's going to completely ruin, tomorrow's results. I was just like devastated about what I had just done, and it was like extreme guilt, and it was unnecessary guilt. Like, I didn't eat the pizza. I had a few toppings. Like, who's gonna feel really guilty about eating toppings? You know what I mean? So it was just always unnecessary worrying. The competition did push me to be better, which is good. Like, it showed me what I had to do to get results, which is good. Like, now that I'm not in it, I know what I have to do to lose weight. She taught us a lot of like amazing information. And it was good to have the support of people who were doing the same thing as me, which now I find the same support online through weight loss vlogs and Instagram and talking to people who are going through similar things. I find the support there instead of at this competition. And I mean, in a lot of ways it was good, but I wouldn't want to, I'm not going to say I wouldn't want to do it again, because it did make me lose the first like 35 pounds or so. But there were a lot of negative points and a lot of down points. And yeah, I mean, I think there are better ways that you can lose weight. So, what else was I going to talk about? After the competition, my cat just walked in from that's my closet. My cat, now I'm all distracted. The Biggest Loser competition when it ended, I was like, well, what do I do now? I don't have these boot camp workouts anymore. Like, what am I supposed to do? And it was really hard, to be honest, it was really hard to get back on track afterwards because I didn't have anything to be accountable to. And that's one reason I'm making this YouTube vlog, because I want something to be accountable to. I want to say, like, I have these weigh-ins every week. I'm going to weigh in on Fridays, and you guys are all going to see my results. So I'm pushing to be better because it's out there. Like, you guys all know how much I weigh. It's out there. That's something to be accountable for, and that's something that I do need. But after the competition was over, I was like, well, what do I have to be accountable for now? Like, I have nothing to strive towards, I guess. I have goals and everything like that, but it's just, it made it so much easier to have a competition and to say, okay, I need to strive to lose 5 pounds before the next weigh-in. That, it was easy to do. And then when it was over, I was like, okay, well, next week's just another week. Like, what does it matter if I lose weight that week or the week after? And I guess that's just, that's just part of weight loss competitions and stuff like that. But yeah, so this YouTube vlog is something to be accountable to. Stuff on the do not eat list, like, since I have been pushing myself more lately, I have been going back to that list and saying, okay, I'm really going to push to eat natural. And I've been eating whole foods lately and natural foods, and it's really, like, that is something you need to do to lose weight. Like, that list is it's a good thing. But if you're just starting out, I would recommend taking it slow. Don't stress yourself out over it. If you take that list, like, I could post that list in the comments or something like that for you guys to see, or in the bottom bar. But if you take that list and you just try to jump into it, you're going to struggle. You're going to be frustrated, and you can't just change your diet like that overnight. You have to kind of, maybe you could say, okay, this week I'm not going to eat dairy, or this week I'm not going to eat red meat, and kind of take it week by week instead of just taking the whole list and being like, I'm not going to eat any of these things, because it really does get frustrating. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's my do not eat list video. So you all kind of get a little bit of an idea of what I went through during that program. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye.